baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he got into the 6th inning in his last start, but he wasn't really as crisp as he would have liked. Ended up taking the loss. Hopefully he'll be a little better in this one.
Mookie Betts will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jennings is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Archer's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard up the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is high.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hot shot to third. There's Sandoval. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw gets him, 2 down. Corey Dickerson will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will get there to make the running play, and that David Ortiz will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Taken in by Forsythe. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Third baseman number 4.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play. Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. His 73rd round tripper of the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard to short. Miller's got it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Red Sox get a run on. Steve Pierce will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. So striding in, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. The second for one. Over to Ortiz in time for the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, that's a good job of getting that run right back. He puts a good swing on this ball, and he makes sure that that lead doesn't last long as he ties the game up on the RBI double.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Brock Holt will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Archer steps into his windup, and the pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
Rusney Castillo will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
And, of course, also in the top 10 in home runs and RBIs this season. One of the most feared hitters in the game.
Jennings has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Mookie Betts will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Keeping him close.
Runners off for second. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Hanley Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. Jeff Bradley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Big number 67 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for David Ortiz. He creeps closer now, his 71st on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A leap, but it's off his glove. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to pile on here. He'll bat with 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6.
Oh my gosh, it's been like batting practice out there so far this inning. Let's see if it continues. Heck, give me a bat.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 7-1.
And I don't care what the name or number is on the back of your jersey. If you get knocked around for 6 runs in an inning, I don't care who you are. It's time to get you out of there.
Abraham Perez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Jennings is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side. Not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Curt Casali will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Maybe he looks a little out of sorts after that 7-run inning. He was on the bench for a good long time.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Kevin Kiermaier stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And they'll get him down at third, as that didn't get far enough away behind the plate. And there's a tough first out. One out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Corey Dickerson stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, a good job there to drive in their second run of the ball game, and that doubles what they were able to put together last time out. So you figure a good night's rest did these guys some good.
3-1. To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rusney Castillo is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Dickerson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
Mookie Betts stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Hanley Ramirez will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books, as this is now a 7-run ball game. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's their 12th hit of the ball game so far, and although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category, as you can see right here. So production at the plate has not been an issue. They've got strong hitters up and down their lineup.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And Ortiz is going to get in there at third with an improbable triple.
Don't look now, but he's closing in on what might be an historic performance. He's got a single, he's got a homer. Now he's got a triple to go along with the other 2. If he could come up with a double next time.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a run. Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Logan Forsythe will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Brad Miller stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curt Casali. He drew a walk his first time up. 2-1, here it is. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Pedroia has it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Xander Bogaerts heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as it's now a 6-run ball game. Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. Scorched to third. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Brock Holt digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Rusney Castillo will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and leaping ability, not a strength of Big Papi. It's over his head.
Well, you've got a big lead out there, so this probably won't be a huge error in the long run. The next thing you know, he's throwing the ball away.
No one out with a runner at second. 3-1 now. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
And it's full now, 3-2. Palm ball, got him, 1 gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Holt looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Into the box now, Evan Longoria.
Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman
Logan Forsythe steps in,
Forsythe.
working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danny Farquhar will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
43.
Mookie Betts will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Left field and deep. Jennings going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double.
Nearly a great play out and left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
In now, Hanley Ramirez. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Miller. A quick out number 1. Jeff Bradley will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jennings on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. David Ortiz is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Jennings going back on it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's got great numbers against the right-handed pitching, hitting over 350 this year.
Grounded up the first baseline. Pierce is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Tommy Lane will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 59, Tommy Lane.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The batter, number 13,
Brad Miller will
shortstop,
try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Curt Casali will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Smoke toward third. Sandoval has it. Pedroia on to Ortiz, and it's a double play. Inning. David Carpenter will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. One and two, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting number 15,
One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Brock Holt ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
In there, a base hit. And he's safe. Rusney Castillo will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
your attention please. Now pitching for the
So a
Rays.
3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 72 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Mookie Betts. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Dickerson's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Hanley Ramirez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Brandon Guyer will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Kevin Kiermaier stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up high, 2-1 now. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Corey Dickerson stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jeff Bradley will step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Papi on deck to follow.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball heading for the alley. Kiermaier on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Up next for the Red
David Ortiz will stand in, and I don't know how you top this performance as he already has hit for the cycle. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
To 2-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped in front of home plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Xander Bogaerts stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Dustin Pedroia digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third.
And, you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in one game so far. How about saving a few of those?
And he's back standing. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that Steve Pearce will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Evan Longoria digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Even though this ball gets to the wall, I think it's still the right decision to stay at first. The way this was shaping up, I'm not so sure he was going to make it, so he'll just hold on with a loud single.
7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping in, Desmond Jennings. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Grounded to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Ryan Webb will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Rusney Castillo will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7 and a big blow here as his 3-run home. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit to short. Miller is there. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Mookie Betts will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
All even now, 2 and 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Hanley Ramirez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Dickerson is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So standing in, Jeff Bradley, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of. Brad Miller will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Curt Casali.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Brandon Guyer digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And to almost no one's surprise, we got a big performance from Big Papi. David Ortiz, our tops player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.